I'm so glad to have y'all back in the Chaotic Kitchen. If you're new here, my name is Mickey. I'll be your neighborhood dabbler, and today we're gonna be doing a little 1-2. Y'all already know it's grilling season. It's getting hot outside. The weather's warming up. The sun is making its grand appearance. It's time to throw that food on the grill, okay? I love the warm seasons because I'm able to really just enjoy it full-fledged. I love the sun. I love warm weather, not too warm though. I love grilled food. Some grilled chicken, a little beef hot dog with a little char on it. Yeah, that's me. That's what I need right there. So I thought, what better way to invite the summertime in rather than starting a summertime series, right? Okay, I'm so glad y'all agree. We're going to be premiering a series in the Chaotic Kitchen, and we're gonna call it the Summer Sauce Series. Right? Ah! In this series, I'm gonna be making some different types of sauces that I think would pair really well with the meat that I'm throwing on the grill. I might also just throw a couple random recipes out here and there for things that might go in the oven. With this series, I kind of just want to see like where my mind can go and how many different combinations I can come up with for flavors. I think this will be really fun. I'll get to show my creative side a little bit, just play around with different ingredients and flavors and share it with y'all. Yeah. I'm really excited about today. Y'all know I love a grilled meat. So yesterday I was in the grocery store and I was just looking around seeing what they had. And I was like, I haven't had a skirt steak in a while. That would be really good. So today's recipe stems from another restaurant inspiration. This is someplace that I've been a couple of times and like this dish has never failed me. This dish is always delicious. And like the sauce that goes along with this, like, it's not something that I would usually enjoy because it's just like stuff thrown together, right? But it is so enjoyable. It's so delicious. It's so rich and flavorful. And I just feel like it would be a great addition. So today, I am going to be doing a skirt steak with chimichurri sauce. Y'all know that little that green sauce that y'all be putting on the steak sometimes? Yes, that's what I'm making. Super excited to do this today. I am a little nervous though because it's raining outside. It was not supposed to rain today. Let's just put that out there. It was not supposed to rain today. It was supposed to be nice outside. I've been looking all week just so that I could prepare. Hopefully it stops soon so that I could go ahead and like get started with the grilling. If it does not stop, we'll just make do. You already know. We just gonna have to roll with what we got. Before we go any further, I need y'all to do me a few solids, if you don't mind. Make sure you comment under this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And then make sure you go like this video and share it with your peoples. Let them know Mickey Rose is doing the Summer Sauce series, okay? Thank you. And also, make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram. And make sure you also go follow me on TikTok. Both of my handles are the same for that. I think my handles are the same everywhere. Okay, so yeah. Now that we have all the logistical things out of the way, let's get started. I need you to grab that pencil over there, right there. Get it. That pad, that pen pad. I need you to grab them Post-it notes, that pen, Sharpie, Expo, whiteboard. It don't matter. Get everything that you need and let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cause I am a. Let's go! Alrighty, so to begin, we're gonna start with our marinade. It's gonna be olive oil, Worcestershire sauce. I tried. It's some soy sauce, a little bit of red wine vinegar, garlic, some salt and pepper to taste, and juice of orange, 2 oranges, and the juice of 4 limes, I think. And then just mix it all together. I also did put the list of ingredients toward the end so that you can screenshot it, take notes all at once, and you can have it for later. I really like this marinade combo because it brings out the meatiness and it allows the steak to have a flavor of its own, but also enhancing some of the citrus flavor. So the first time I was presented with chimichurri sauce, I was like, what is that? Like, it was given to me with a steak and I was just kind of on edge. Like, I didn't know what to think because it was just like, it's green, you know, but it was really good. I really liked it. And it's definitely an acquired taste. I will say it's not for everyone. I gave some that I made to other people and they were like half and half. A couple people said they liked it. A couple people said it was kind of weird. Somebody said they didn't understand it. So I definitely get it. But we're gonna start with 3 bunches of garlic, chop that up real fine, and then we're gonna chop up some cilantro and some parsley. I did probably just that whole bunch, but I didn't use all of it in the mix. I didn't make that much, but you know, the more the merrier. And if you need more sauce, just add more ingredients. But I put all of those into a blender, and then I went in with some more red wine vinegar, some olive oil. I also went in with the juice of like 3 limes, 2 or 3 limes, and I added a pinch of salt, some black pepper, and then some red pepper flakes as well, just to give it a little spice. You can kind of add or remove the things that you don't want. I don't like onions really, so I didn't put onions in it, but you can also add some white or red onion. Of course, I used my trusty NutriBullet to blend this. I wanted to do a really fine blend, and I didn't want to bring out my big blender just because I wanted to take the easy route, and this is a little more efficient as far as like time and of course space. I have seen people do a thicker chimichurri where it's like kind of chunky maybe and a little like chunks of stuff, but I like a smooth seamless sauce, so I blended this until it was fine, maybe like 2 minutes, just so that I could make sure that everything was like purified. Is that the right word? Purified? I don't know, but I wanted it really, really smooth and thin. As you can see, it's real liquidy, and that's just how I wanted it. As far as storing the sauce, I would put it in the fridge for a couple of days. It will separate if you leave it for more than 2 or 3 days, so freeze it if you need it for a longer period. So this step is extremely easy. I went and seasoned my steak with some salt, sea salt, and black pepper. And I did both sides. I rubbed it down, gave it a nice little tap, little pat, and I placed it in my bag for marinating. If you don't want to use a bag, you don't have to, but I will recommend that whatever you put it in to marinate, just make sure that the steak lays flat and is able to like get an airtight seal. Also, the thing about a good steak, you don't need to season it with too much, so that's why I went in with just the salt and the pepper. But you know, you do what you want in your kitchen. Feel free to add more seasonings as you feel like it's needed. I don't feel like it needs a whole lot also because this marinade is pretty good. It's pretty strong and flavorful on its own, so it doesn't really need a whole lot on the back end. So while my steak is marinating, I'm going to set my grill up so that it can get hot. I did run some errands. I let the steak marinate for probably a total of like 4 or 5 hours. The longer, the better. But now I'm back from my errands. I'm setting my grill up so that it can get nice and hot before I lay my steak on there. So I'm still in the process of like learning about grilling. So I can't really give you too many tips and tricks. But what I do know is you gotta let it sit and get real hot and steamy before you put anything on it. If you're rushing trying to put something on a cold grill, you're going to be sitting there for hours waiting for it to cook, or you just gonna end up with some raw meat, and we don't want that. So make sure you let your grill get hot first, okay? So once my grill is hot, I went ahead and I laid my steak on there, nice and flat, nice and cute. And I was skimping on the coal. I don't know why. I skimped on the charcoal, and I'm not gonna say it bit me in the butt, but you know, the more the merrier with anything. So I will come and check on my meat probably about every 10 minutes or so. I check to see like how one side looks, to see if I wanted to go ahead and flip it or if I wanted it to get a little bit darker. I will say I flipped it first time maybe a little too early, because I definitely did flip it again. I liked the way that it looked, and I thought it was really cute, really snazzy, really sexy, but I like it a little bit darker. I think y'all already know that about me. I want something a little darker, so I flipped it over again and let it sit for probably like 10 minutes. What I do know about a steak is if it's still dripping, it's not done. So I waited until I noticed that it wasn't dripping anymore, and also the outside color was what I like to see, and that's how I knew it was done. If you want, you could check the middle, check the insides, and also you cook your steak to how you like your steak. This is probably like a maybe even a well done, medium well. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't know. I just knew it was how I wanted it, and it looked really good. So I went ahead and went in for my taste. I think it's really a unique taste. Once again, it's very acquired. The smell, it smells really nice, but I think the taste is like 10 times better. Overall, I would probably give this a 9 out of 10. The sauce is magnificent, but the steak could have been cooked a little bit less, but it was really yummy. I've never seen chimichurri sauce be put on anything else, so if you put it on something else, let me know. If you try the recipe, let me know. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all on the next one.